Good morning. It is day 2 of my solo New York trip. Well, it's not completely solo. I am visiting family, but I'm mostly doing things by myself during the day because they're at work, of course. It is the middle of the week, but this morning I did get some sleep after the fiasco from yesterday. Let me tell you. So the night before, I get an alert that my flight has been delayed 30 minutes already. And I'm like, what? The last time I got a bunch of alerts on my phone about the flights being delayed, it kept happening over and over, and it turned into a 2-day, 48-hour delay. So I have PTSD, so that really alarmed me. I didn't get that much sleep that night. I went to bed late because I was like frantic. I was already packed. I didn't want any issues. And so I'm already a little nervous about flying, considering the climate in the US right now. So anywho, I get about 4 hours of sleep, get up, and there are a bunch of alerts on my phone about gate changes. I'm like, okay, that's not too bad. I can deal with gate changes. Actually worked out better because the parking garage that I like to park at was the same gate that my flight got switched to in the end. So get to the gate. Of course I pre-checked, child. I don't take off my shoes in that nasty airport. So uncivilized. And so I get to my gate and another delay. About 20 more minutes. So now the whole flight is now delayed for a total of about 45 minutes. Not too bad, but like I said, I have PTSD from the nightmare I experienced in Atlanta. Field Airport in Atlanta. I don't know what their issue is, but they will take you through the trenches. They will impose a nightmare travel experience on you in a heartbeat. They don't care. It's okay. I did get a little bit of sleep on the plane, but I was so tired when I got here Monday. It kind of threw off my vibe with all the delays. I'm trying to calm down. Okay, so when I get to the hotel, the asshole at the front desk wanted me to show them my card. I haven't stayed in Hilton properties in a very long time, and I never had to do that. You just check in the mobile app, you get your digital key in that hotel's app and go to your room. But no, they would not give me my digital key, even though my room was ready. They wanted to see my actual card, which I thought was so stupid. It's on my account. You see, it's on my membership account and on the reservation. It's the same card, same name on my ID. What is the fucking problem? So I didn't bring that card with me. It's my travel card, and I use it to get all of my miles to book my next flight. So all the miles I incur from the charges from my previous trip, I just roll those miles over to book my flight and possibly a hotel with those miles, depending on how many I earned on the previous trip. So basically, my previous trip pays for the next. So this stinking whore wants a card to use for incidentals. I'm like, it's on file, bitch. Do your fucking job and switch it up on me. It's basically if I have to book a last minute flight that's really expensive so I can go home, because I've been traumatized by the Atlanta airport. And of course, if you have to get a room, it is so expensive when you book it in the moment. The rate is so much higher. Or if I had to rent a car and drive myself back home. So it's for emergencies only. So I gave her the card for incidentals. And guess what? I asked her when I got there, do you do tap pay? She said, oh no, you have to show me your card. So I show her the card, which is dumb. Everybody has tap pay, girl. It's 2025. Stop lying to me, bitch. I show her my card that's for emergencies, and I said, but I want to pay with the card on file. It's already on my reservation. I already checked in. It's on my reservation. It's on my membership account. What's the problem? She just basically looks at my card, handed it back to me, didn't charge me anything, and said, okay, you can go ahead and pay on the POS, which is tap. And I'm like, this hoe is really standing up here lying to me, giving me a hard time, want to regulate how I pay. So I go to tap the card that's on my account to cover my charges that I want to pay with, because again, I want my miles. It's my travel card. I want my miles. I want everything on the travel card. So I go to tap with my phone. I exit out of the payment screen, so it blinks off on the POS screen. And I said, okay, it went away. Oh, you're using tap? I said, yes, I told you that in the beginning. Oh, you have to tap, you have to use the card I gave. I said, the card I gave you is also tap. So what's the difference? So I go to tap my phone again, and she turns it off again. I'm like, ho, is you crazy? How is you crazy? Why are you being so fucking nasty? What is your problem? How you gonna regulate on me on what card I use? You have a card for incidentals, a physical card for incidentals. This is to protect you. Why is that to protect me when I already checked in on the app? I just need my key. And so she's standing there looking stupid. So you have to tap the card. So I go ahead and tap the card and get to my room. I just walked away. I didn't say shit. Somebody telling me my room number. I'm like, I know my room number. I picked the room. Remember, I already checked in on the app. I get to my room. It's nice. I'm happy with the room. It does have mats in it. Of course, I sent a old nice nasty complaint. And needless to say, I will not be staying with Hilton ever again. I'm going to use up the points that I earned, and that's a wrap for Hilton. I'm going back to Marriott. Okay? The show must go on, darling. And so we got dressed today, headed out for breakfast, going to my favorite place. It's Angelina's Paris, and get some breakfast and coffee so I can help wake up, because it's a museum day. It's supposed to rain later on today, so we'll see how much more I can do after the 2 museum exhibits that I want to see. After we get those done, we'll see what else we get into. There's a hookah lounge that's near here I want to check out, but if it's a thunderstorm, girl, who's gonna be out about doing that? So maybe I'll just get some work done, get some content done if it's a thunderstorm tonight, and we'll just pick it up again on day 3. But for today, we are going to make it to a couple museums. Right now it's breakfast. I put a little bit of a light face on. This is not camera makeup, so hopefully I don't look crazy and just natural.
My appetite.
I was so excited for this exhibit. I love tailoring and I love the Black contribution to fashion, and this exhibit did just that. It went through the history, it went through all of the eras of how Black influence has made on the fashion industry. This was one of the standout pieces with the intricacies of the conch shell with beading. The handwork on this was absolutely gorgeous. Particular look was the contrast with the nearby Balmain and Wells Bonner ensembles. The jacket was made of two different fabrics and a laminated dollar bill in the place of a pocket square to suggest the absence of wealth. This is basically a comment on social justice movements in the US during the period and the challenges to the promise of the American dream. It is just fabulous to use fashion to convey a message and not just a feeling, a thought, or personality. That is the usual role that fashion have in our lives. But in this moment, the fashion was used for a message. This is what I love about a good museum or exhibit. On to the Guggenheim Museum for the Rashid Johnson exhibit. This particular exhibit I stumbled upon through my research since I had to rework my itinerary, and I came across this wonderful exhibit about African traditions that are embedded in all aspects of the Black diaspora. This museum was multi-level in mainly a spiral shape, very beautiful. There's a museum in Atlanta that is constructed in this way, and it's absolutely beautiful. They have great jazz nights, so check that out in Atlanta if you are traveling there or you live there. There was a lot of use of shea butter. All had a meaning behind it, and shea butter is something that Black Americans use to moisturize. And in this particular display, while listening to the Travis Smiley Show, which was the first NPR program hosted by a Black person. For Johnson, he was listening to the show as a daily ritual of self-care. There was plenty of shea butter throughout the exhibit and used in several different ways, sculptural ways, and just integrated and woven ever so nicely within all the different types of displays and presentations to show that how shea butter was deeply embedded in African cultural traditions, especially within the Black diaspora, from whom it is a symbol of homeland. is day 3 of my solo trip in New York. It did get a little wet last night. Thunderstorms hit, so plans changed. I ate in, nothing to see. Had really good Korean barbecue in my hotel room. It was very nice. I just called it a night, did some content, did some work, a little editing, and this morning, get up, more issues. 2 of the stops on the Brooklyn day, because this was supposed to be a Brooklyn day. 2 of the stops got removed from the itinerary because they're closed today. I had to rework my whole itinerary for today. So today is going to be a day in Harlem, and then we're going to hit up a Broadway show this evening, and hopefully I'll make it to the hookah bar I've been talking about the whole time and get to Tipsy Scoop. It's an ice cream shop. I think it's a really cute concept. It also has liqueurs in the ice cream, so it's like getting a cocktail and dessert at the same time. This is the makeup look for today. Hopefully you can see, the lighting is terrible in this room, but hopefully you can see the makeup look. Again, very simple. Bob is bobbing. I believe I said this, I cut my bob in the hotel bathroom. How crazy is that, to cut your hair at a hotel? And this is the simple makeup look. I'm using Fenty foundation, Mented Cosmetics concealer. I have on a little e.l.f. blush, very light. It is not camera ready type of makeup, but I do have it on even though the camera may not see it. And I'm using pound cake rum on my lip with a little Clinique tinted lip balm, and I also topped it off with Juvia's Place mauve lipstick. But let me show you my outfit. This is my outfit. The lighting is terrible, I'm so sorry. I have on my mango Ghani dupe linen jacket. It's a lot cooler today thanks to the massive thunderstorms yesterday, all even and all night pretty much. And I have on my COS handy dandy linen shorts, and of course my walking shoes, my Sambas. I have to do a little something on the wristicles. This is my bangle jewelry from Amazon, and the earrings are Shop Koi. You've seen these in the haul as well. Yes, let's see if we can get a good picture. So this is the outfit, and the bag. I'm taking my tote bag because I'm going to be gone quite a bit, and I may stop by a thrift store, or I think I need to step into Victoria's Secret. Let's see if we have time for that. But I want to take my big tote bag because I'm going to be gone for a minute before I be back to the hotel for the show. Broadway. Lion King was absolutely fabulous, so professional, well put together. I felt like a New Yorker going to a Broadway show and having dinner. It was so fabulous. The experience, that's what traveling is for me. I had my New Yorker experience that I always have wanted, been waiting for years to go see it on Broadway. The touring version has come around to my city, but I wanted to wait till I saw it on Broadway first and then go see the other show that tours. But this really met my expectations. I had such a good time. They didn't let us record, of course, until the final bow. That's the only thing we could record, obviously. You should have. And that's a wrap on the night. It was a good time in New York. I was very pleased with my solo trip. It was basically 3 solo dates rolled in one after another. So that's pretty much how I look at it. It's nice to have a solo date, go spend time with yourself, do things that you want to do without having to compromise, and just enjoy your own company. That's a good way to find out what it is that you like. So when you do go out on a date or a girl's date or a girl's night out, you already know what you like to do and don't like to do. So it's good research at the same time, and it's also good self-care. Being the way things are today in this country, we all need some self-care. Fashion, beauty, and traveling is mine. Tomorrow is checkout. We're gonna keep it light. Gotta pack up, probably go get a juice, eat something light, because I've been doing heavy eating this trip. So I'll probably get something really light in the morning, like a good fresh juice, maybe a salad or acai bowl. We'll see. And then we're out. And if I do not come back on camera, thank you guys for watching to the end. If you like the video, please do so. Drop a comment on your favorite New York thing to do, your favorite travel spots. Let me know what you like, what you didn't like, and of course subscribe. You made it this far, so come on over and be a fashion friend. Get in the crew. Bye.